What if we could go anywhere we want in the whole galaxy? A real adventure. No more pretend.
Now, this series is inspired by movies like Goonies, Raiders of the Lost Ark, E.T. that were big hits when I was a kid. But what's the reference point for you? Had any of you seen movies like that, or did you kind of have to like binge them to get a feel for the world that you're going to be in?
The homages are very evident to the 80s Amblin E.T. Goonies style.
I think it's a lost Jedi temple.
Yeah, I actually had watched E.T. and Goonies in preparation for Skeleton Crew and, with all my cast and production set up a little movie watching area in the schoolroom. You know, along with it being a bonding experience, it was also us getting used to the Amblin style that would be played with so much in Skeleton Crew.
Have you guys seen any of the show with all the visual effects put in place and stuff?
We've seen the first 3 episodes.
Seen a little here and there, some ADR stuff.
Yeah.
Looks so
Did it blow you away? Seeing
I've
Yeah.
done so much ADR,
Really did.
so I saw a lot of footage.
Okay.
It's pretty boss.
so cool, but I'm still so excited to see it all put together.
because you're probably like, oh, that's what was behind me the whole time.
Yeah.
Yes.
It still surprises me when I do ADR for it. And when I watched the 3 episodes, I was like, wow.
Like seeing the world come to life and like these vast spaces, it's really neat to see.
Although most of it wasn't, like, most of the sets and most of the creatures weren't added or edited much in post.
Got to see a lot.
It was a lot of it was shown in real time. Like the creatures were all fully prosthetic up, and you know, so you saw most of it in real time, and it was really fun. But then there are a lot of additional effects in post that make it so much more immersive.
Be warned of booby traps, pirates, and mountains where none dare to go.
We'll talk about doing the scenes with the droid SM-33. Like, what were you acting with? Were you hearing the lines read back to you?
Yeah.
Because the character has such a distinct personality.
Yeah, so most people would think it would be like a tennis ball or something that we were looking at, but no, it was actually the actual droid. The droid was made by Legacy VFX, who does amazing Star Wars effects, and there was a puppeteer basically that wore him like a puppet. It would be rigged up to the puppeteer's limbs, and so whenever the puppeteer moved an arm, SM would move an arm, and it was really funny.
One of our directors, David Lowery, would actually have a microphone and he would say SM-33's lines and like the most ridiculous voice, but like we would sometimes just start laughing because it was just so funny.
Was he doing a Nick Frost impression?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I don't know.
It was his own little twist. Yeah.
No, I actually thought it was gonna be David Lowery who was gonna voice him. Then I found out it was Nick Frost, and I was like,
He
okay.
also did some like other characters too.
Oh yeah. The characters that were like off screen and stuff.
Yeah,
and,
didn't
you
he
know.
do what's his name? The little puppet dude, the little small guy.
You can't say that. Well, you'll see a character soon that he like pretend voiced while we were filming.
Okay. All right. Out of all the 4 kid characters, Wim is the most what?
I want to say complicated. I would say I have 2: complicated or adventurous, or if there was a mix of 2, that would be it. Because he really, the circumstances.
Adventure-cated.
Adventurous.
Conventurous. At first glance, he would seem like he's constantly putting his friends in jeopardy, but really, it's just that he's so, like, it's so intense what he's going through, and he all he wants is an adventure, just to escape his little suburban planet.
Very good. Ryan, Fern is the most what?
Fern is the most ambitious.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
I was gonna go with bossy.
Bossy works too, you know what? I mean, someone had to. Someone had to keep the group straight. The amount of times I said don't touch anything to Wim gets me every time.
And Robert, underneath all that elephant-like prosthetic, Neel is the most what?
Loyal.
Aw. He's also fun-loving. He
Yeah.
seems to have like
Loving,
having a
that's
good time.
another one. Yeah.
Kyriana, KB is the most what?
I want to say like a bunch of words.
Analytical.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's a good word. Like resourceful. Yeah, I'll go with that.
Okay.
Genius. The most genius.
The most genius.
Yeah.
There we
The
go.
coolest of the group.
The coolest of the group. But yeah, but she's always thinking. She's always trying to find how to get home.